Welcome to Technical Tuesday. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. Today, we got a new president, which means we're going to have new rules. So the question is, how is that going to affect the markets? That we're going to answer in this video. But first, make sure to smash that like button, share, and do subscribe, especially if you find value. So here it goes, all right? So we have a new president, and the first thing his agenda was, and he said this in the get-go, that he was going to make cryptocurrency great again, okay? Not just the United States. And in fact, him and Melania have their own Bitcoin. So this is really coming up against the establishment of the United States. I mean, if you think about it, Bitcoin is potentially a threat to the US dollar. So it's side by side, and he has something along this side which is very important, because if people are going to be making this shift into Bitcoin, there's going to be a lot of things that have ramifications to the actual Main Street market. So this has yet to be still seen. And one thing is for sure, cryptocurrencies are going to be trading in much more volatility. They're going to be much more in play. As in the past, we said that Forex symbols, like maybe about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, they were exploding. That's what I think is going to happen with Bitcoin as we move into this administration. And what's that going to pay out? It's going to pay out to the financial institutions. And the financial institutions stand to benefit from this, okay? And we've already seen JP Morgan hit all-time record highs this past year, and it's just going even higher. So the question is, how much of a pull and pull is this going to be with the US dollar? But you've got to stay tuned. You've got to stay really on top of things in the markets to really play it out as things considerably unfold throughout the year. Now, another thing he's also discussed is that he's going to drill in Alaska oil. So he's going to be self-dependent in the United States for oil, which might not affect the international market for the price of oil. However, it will sustain the United States, and it means that the U.S. will have cheaper oil domestically, which will spur consumer confidence, which will spur consumer spending, because things are going to cost less, right? The one thing that increases things systemically is the price of oil, okay? Not just because from oil you produce goods and services like rubber tires and petrochemicals, but oil, obviously, for goods to be taken from point A to point B, you need oil for so many factors, okay? And with that said, if the prices are lower, that means the goods and services are going to be lower as well, right? So this is going to be an unfolding area as well. And lastly, and probably most importantly, as the development of AI continues to unfold in the marketplace, he's looking to be much more dependent from all the other manufacturers there are international. So for example, today he just did something with Taiwan, which was just like unheard of, because Taiwan is one of the largest chip makers in the United States, in the world, and he's trying to put tariffs on chip makers from international chip makers because he wants to bring it back home and he wants to make it in the US. Now, AI will have to go up against DeepSeek, which is happening, and you saw the markets reacting to it. And it's kind of a question of who's going to hit the biggest market first and who's going to have the most applicable, okay, user-friendly AI that is marketable, okay? Just because you're an AI doesn't mean that you're going to be the end-all and be-all, right? You need the right product for hitting the right marketplace at the right time, and those three elements have to be there. So this is going to be an area, and we know which stocks are affected by AI the most. NVIDIA, right? They were the ones that go to colossal levels, right? And they're the ones that tanked and sold off from $146 to $116 per share and gapped down because of all this competition with China. So one thing's for sure, it's going to be a very exciting 4 years. So keep on to the markets and stay tuned and subscribe to our channel so you get more videos like this. Thank you.